Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back on the LI Sports Network here on the North Rink. I'm Brady Campbell joining you. Rowan Laddick on the camera. Gabe Takuri running our socials here tonight. It's a freshman matchup, West Islip Blue against Middle Country. First of two freshman matchups here tonight. Second of three total games. A 9-1 victory for the developmental Kings Park Comac team over Connetquot Sayville a moment ago, and now we shift to the freshman division. And unlike a lot of teams across all of the divisions, Middle Country does not have a whole lot of turnover and have most of their returning players returning, including two of their three top point getters on the season. Derek Johnson, who put up 24 goals and 9 assists, and Dylan DeCaro with 13 goals, 2 assists, total of 15 points. Right behind him was Edward Orban. He had 11 goals and 3 assists on the season. He has moved up a few divisions, but they will certainly miss him. But they bring back Jack Conlon, Liam McCarthy, Mason LaSala, Owen Hill, Jonathan Moringer, Zachary Maresca, Sebastian Caliendo, and both of their goaltenders, Dominic Graziano and Jack LaSala. So a very similar team to what they had last year, with a few new faces as well, as they were 8-10-2 last season, just missed out on the playoff spot. For West Islip, they had a rough season. 0-19-1 last year, just 1 point on the season. But they're bringing back familiar faces as well, starting with Marco Abenda led the team with 9 points last season, and Jake Aniano had 4 goals and 2 assists last year as well. They are pretty much the only team across all of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League to have played a game already. They were in action last night, and lo and behold, this West Islip team, who did not win a single game last season, is 1-0. They picked up a 4-1 win last night over ESM, who was one of the top teams in the freshman division last year. Goals for West Islip scored by Shea Levy, Michael Lane, Lucas Wilk, and Matthew Minervini, as they really dominated that game from start to finish. Led that one 4-0 at one point as well. Winning goaltender was William Chero in his first start with the Lions. First of two freshman games coming up after this to close out the evening will be Ward Melville and Smithtown Hopog Blue, which should be a good one as well. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy freshman division hockey, the Lions and the Cougars. Referees look set to go. The players and coaches in no hurry here to get onto the ice for the face-off. But we'll do battle here in just a moment. And now both teams break their huddles. Look at the starting goaltenders. Will be William Chero getting the nod once again. Just 24 hours ago, he was the victor for West Islip. Can't quite see the number. No numbers on the sleeves for the Middle Country goalie, but it is number 1, Dominic Graziano, getting his first start in his team's first game of the season. West Islip in the road blue, going right to left. It's the home whites for the Cougars tonight, going left to right. And looks like we're finally just about set to go, but the Cougars were missing a player. Nearly started the game shorthanded. Now 5 aside, and the puck's down. We're underway. And a chance here. LaSala with Maresco. LaSala takes it himself and scores just 9 seconds in. How about this? Right off the face-off, Maresca chips it, knocks it to LaSala, and it turns into a 2-on-0 as the defender stumbles down. LaSala says, "I'll take it myself." Gets around Chero and buries it. So nothing Chero could do about that, but His save percentage takes a little bit of a hit there. See how his team responds. LaSalle, as of right now, the scorer says unassisted. We'll see if they give Maresca an assist. Up the ice it goes. This is Madison DeCaro, who couldn't quite catch up to that one. And now Lucas Reyes sends it ahead for Konstantinos Kroktis. Kroktis a backhand try, and Chero handles that one and gets the stoppage. .14:04 left, first period. It's got to be up there with one of the quickest goals to start the game. Well, definitely this season, probably right towards the top. And probably not many too quicker to start the first period of a game that we've seen here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Sent ahead down the ice. This will be icing here against Middle Country. Lucas Wilk will take the face-off here for West Islip. Won it towards the slot. Got past everybody. Hustling to hold it in, though, is Nicholas Giorgio. West Islip only a three-man bench here tonight. A relatively short bench last night as well. Didn't matter too much. Here's Elena Figueroa. Tried to move it up the ice. Knocked back in to the MC zone. Now chipped past Conlon. Getting on it, Giorgio. Helped out by Wilk. Hammers it around. Bouncing puck. Held in for a moment, nearly off to the races. Was West Islip. That would have been Connor Webster. Now it's Levy. Weaves his way through over the line. Levy floats a shot off a glove and into the corner. Wilk gets to it in front. Levy couldn't get a stick on it. Puck skated ahead by Conlon. Jack Conlon backhands one wide of the goal. And look out, that puck goes into the netting. Deflected out of play. 12:28 to go here in this first period. Two teams bringing back a lot of familiar faces. They're not too familiar with each other as opponents. They only met once last season. Back on January 27th of this year. That was a 12-3 win for the Cougars. Both these teams, very bright futures. Both these programs, especially at every division, as you look to their varsity levels, didn't have the best season last year, but the future's certainly bright. Shot from Madison DeCaro off the end boards. Mason LaSala couldn't get to it. It gets cleared down the ice. No icing here. And actually will be. Looks like the ref waved off the icing. But we get the whistle, and face-off will come back down towards Chero. Face-off to the right of William Chero. Face-off won by the Lions. Levy hard around. DeCaro waiting for it. And a big reverse hit that time as Madison DeCaro drops Giorgio. Giorgio back to his feet here. Fans on the clearing attempt. And LaSala swings it around. Maresca hustling after it. Beating him there, though, will be Puleo. Lost it to Maresca. off the skate of LaSalle. Puts it behind the cage. Maresca draws a penalty. And that will be Giorgio going to the box, I believe. It's a hooking call. First power play of the game will go to Middle Country. Giorgio still talking to the officials, but he's on his way to the box. 2 minutes up on the board, and a chance to take an early multi-goal lead here for Middle Country as that puck popped up over the cage. Figueroa down low. Picked off by Webster, goes hard around. Held in. Figueroa waiting for it. Gets chipped past her. Bouncing puck though. Conlon hammers one. It snuck through. Bouncing puck might have clipped Webster. Just missed the post. And then a standing save from Chero. Off the draw, up the boards it goes. Off a skate, second attempt gets it out as far as center, where Elena Figueroa turns it back around. And back in come the Cougars. Behind the net it goes. Swung out towards the front, a shot just missed. Boy, what a look that was. Another try from the point, settled down, and then the rebound denied by Chero. Back in front, Conlon, stopped by Chero. And boy, he's not the biggest goalie per se, even in freshman division. But boy, is he put on a showing here in this first game in 5 minutes. Puck bouncing off the face-off score. Maresca on the rebound. And Middle Country, a power play goal, takes a 2-0 lead. Good first save here by Chero. But you'll see the rebound, Maresca. Tough angle there, but he sneaks it under the bar. And so Middle Country taking advantage of their opportunities here in the early going. Finished 9th place with 18 points. 2 games under 500. Also a tie as DeCaro got hit by Webster. And the penalty coming of that play perhaps. We'll see what the call is. I believe it is going to be against Connor Webster. Maresca from LaSalle. So LaSalle with a goal and an assist. Maresca with a goal and maybe had an assist on that first one, though not officially in the scorebook. And now we get, it looks like a timeout for West Islip, as they can find themselves in a quick hole. Have found themselves in a quick hole. Don't want to make it any deeper on themselves here. Just over 5 minutes into the game. Coaching staff of West Islip: James Giorgio, the head coach, Robert Lane, Sebastian Puleo, and Scott Webster, the assistants. Manager Martin Henshaw. On the other side, Raymond Carmen is the head coach of Middle Country with his staff, Daniel Cubas, Francis Lucas, Thomas Moringer, Ryan Monkwitz, and Michael Riley. And so another power play for Middle Country. Chance to really have themselves in a comfortable start here. A lot of hockey to be playing. Madison Takaro off the face-off. Twisting and turning in the corner. Nice cut. Takaro centers it, makes its way through. Right pad save, and they score on the rebound. Back-to-back power play goals for Middle Country, and they lead it 3-0. We'll see 24 out in front. Guess who? Mason LaSala. 3-point night for number 24 in white. Three-0 lead. Levy trying to cut into it, draws a penalty. And boy, an undisciplined start for both these teams here tonight. But we see our fair share of power play opportunities. This one to West Islip. With 9:16 to go and no better opportunity to get right back into the hockey game than right now. A shot deflects wide. Dominic Graziano between the pipes. Don't know if I've called his name since the starting goalies at puck drop. Hasn't been all that busy. Credit to the team in front of him. Big hit delivered, and this one looks like it'll be a 5-on-3 for West Islip. LaSala from Connor Neenan, and Madison Takaro was the goal. It was a tripping penalty. The initial one against, looks like that's Elena Figueroa in the box, and now another penalty upcoming. And what a golden opportunity for West Islip off the face-off shot block. Get right back into it. LaSala back up the ice. Trying to do it all himself. Already on hat-trick watch. Conlon. And I thought I might have saw a hand pass in there. LaSala tried to sneak one in. The referee all over it. Face-off will come back out to neutral ice. Minute 22 left on the initial penalty. Minute 43 left on the second one. LaSala skates back to his own end, keeps it moving. Delayed offside here against West Islip. Looks like it was touched, and I believe the faceoff will come back down towards William Chero. Right off the face-off, ends up on goal. Stick save for Chero. West Islip bringing it out with some speed here. Shot on goal from a long range. Graziano the cover. Nicholas Giorgio starting that rush up the ice. Still a 5-on-3 for West Islip here. Levy off the face-off high shot. Graziano the glove save. This is certainly a goaltending duel on paper, but what a start it's been for the Middle Country Cougars. Chero's done his best. Graziano hasn't really faced too many tough tests just yet. West Islip trying to get the puck through to him. They win the faceoff again. Levy fanned on the shot. Good defensive sticks. Still loose. Now finally comes free. And an opportunity to clear. Skated ahead and put into the West Islip bench area and out of play by Lucas Reyes. Lasala chips it on. Giorgio kept it away from him. Skated up by Cascone. Andrew Cascone trying to knife his way through. Lost the handle. Stays with it behind. DeCaro takes it away, though. Nice move to get around two defenders. Lasala. Nice it through and hopped the stick of DeCaro. Good little give and go for those two. Didn't quite work out. They'll take care of one penalty. The final seconds tick off. Figueroa's back out there. Lasala dives forward and pokes it deeper. And just 13 left on the latest penalty here. That was shy of the red line, and it will be an icing against West Islip with just 8 seconds left on their man advantage. .7:01 left here, just past the halfway point of period number one. All Middle Country so far. 3-0 they lead. The latest two power play goals. West Islip, the final seconds of their power play, the final seconds of their 5-on-3. Already one penalty has come to an end. And the face-off in their own end. Back to five aside now. Webster feeds it through Wilk. Shot blocked by Reyes. Cross ice pass. Centering pass to DeCaro, goes down and blocks it. Madison DeCaro looking just like Dylan DeCaro. Plays a lot like him. Just incredible hockey IQ. Always makes the smart play. Figueroa holds it in. Shot blocked by Webster. And now a turnover. Shot from the circle. Glove save, Chero. And he holds on. Graziano down the other end, going for a little skate after the whistle. Keeping himself active. Off the face-off, Maresca shot blocked. Puleo gets to it. Wilk skates it ahead, and the pass got deflected. That could have sent Rowan Burnt off to the races. And Burnt stumbled. And it comes to Webster. Picked off by Conlin. This will be offside. As Neenan lost his footing, couldn't get back on. Both teams making some changes here for the face-off. Chipped ahead on Iano, trying to catch up to it for a breakaway. Finds it now. Goes cross ice, and Conlin on the back check takes it. Flips it ahead. Webster gloved it down. Right back to Conlin. Conlin picks up speed. Conlin to the backhand, scores. What an effort by Jack Conlin. 4-0 Middle Country. Late in this first period, another look at that one. Webster gloves it down, back to Conlin. You can see as soon as he started to pick up speed through that neutral zone, he was going to be a hard player to defend. Gets around Giorgio. Didn't have a whole lot to shoot out in the back end, but he made the most of the opportunity. And Middle Country right back into the attacking end. Figueroa settles. Shot, stop. Way out of his net to cover. There's Chero. He's an aggressive goaltender. Paid off for him that time. Jack Conlon, goal number 1 on the season. And you look back to last year, just 1 goal, 3 assists total, which may come as a little surprise the way he's playing tonight, but seeing even more playing time so far this season. The early going, a backhand try knocked behind the goal. Cascone lost it. Now Puleo trying to move it, taken away. Nice move, and the shot fanned on. Staying with it though, Middle Country, shot off a skate. And one of the Cougars lost an edge. Otherwise, without a good look at the net, that was Faith Rivera. 3-on-3 battle in the far corner. Giorgio keeps it moving for Burnt. Figueroa stepped up. Shot from the outside blocked. Liam McCarthy showing off the hands on this shift. It's held in though. By Middle Country, what a shift this has been. This one will just come back out to center. Puleo now doing battle. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first. Figueroa ahead for McCarthy, dumps it in. Giorgio gets on it first. Rivera watching him. Up the boards and out. Takaro waiting for it. Fumbles it over the line. That's offside. And both teams will make line changes. Swing face-off won by LaSala, who has had a goal in almost every goal so far. Was not on the ice for that last one from Conlon. But 2 goals and 1 assist so far in this first period for number 24 in white. Maresca gets it to him, and here he goes. Gets the wheels turning. LaSala to the outside. Couldn't get a shot away. Great defense that time by Giorgio, who's been a stalwart back there tonight. Reyes gets back to it. Takes it behind the cage. DeCaro. Taken away. LaSala tries to move it just out of the reach of the intended target, Neenan. Neenan fumbles it out to center. Taken away by West Islip only for a moment. Levy. Cross ice feed for Cascone. Cascone tries to pass it back. Got knocked to the ice by LaSala. Chipped out to center. Mason LaSala. Backhand, inside out move. Couldn't get past Giorgio. Finds the puck though. Drops it off to Neenan and his skates taken away by Cascone. On for Levy. Does sneak through to Caro. Makes another move. The shot then blocked by Reyes. Good effort there by Shea Levy. He's been all over the ice here tonight. Pass just gets past DeCaro, but she skates into it. DeCaro sidesteps another, and she scores. First goal for Madison DeCaro. 5-0 Middle Country. Out skates Webster there, and then a nice move around. Giorgio sees him coming. Nice little fake high glove on Chero. All Cougars here in period number 1. Not so fast, coming back the other way. Inside that move, Sebastian Puleo lost the handle. Conlon calling for it. He's got it. Trying to get past Levy. Good stick by Shea. Dumped deeper by Burnt. Figueroa gets to it. Fires it around. Bouncing puck. Out to center. Chance here. Skating ahead. Catching up to it. Got a shot away. Well, holding the post is Graziano. Puleo. Now it comes back out. McCarthy. If he got by there, he was gone. Levy skates it back on for West Islip. Skate to stick. Levy from the circle. Couldn't get the shot through. Good back check by McCarthy. Final minute of period number 1. Gascon holds it in. Now it's Conlon. Hard around the boards. Levy waiting for it. Holds, fires. Bouncing puck handled by Graziano. .31 left in the period. Face-off one forward by LaSala. Creates a foot race. Giorgio will beat Maresca to it. Takaro at the red line. Turns it right back around. Maresca gets back to Caro. What a move again! And this time she pulled it just too high. Went right around Giorgio. LaSala off the outside of the goal. Bounces right back towards the front, and Chero got back to that far post, and he'll cover. 8.1 left. This line of LaSala, Maresca, and Takaro paying dividends here in period number 1, and looks like Giorgio is going back to the box. Interference the call, and the late power play here for Middle Country in the first period. And chance to really put the hammer down right here if they could get one in these final 8. Cross ice, 2 seconds and 1. Last shot saved by Chero. And that'll do it. 1:52 of power play time to start the second for Middle Country, who've opened up a 5-0 lead after 1. Can West Islip get a response? They have a better last few minutes of that first period. We'll see what the second period holds. It's coming up next here on LI Sports Network. Second period set to go here on LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell with you, Rowan Lanik on the camera. As it is a 5-0 lead for Middle Country here for freshman action over West Islip Blue, who got their first win in a little over a year last night. This is their second game of the season, first for Middle Country. And they haven't missed a beat as that shot fired wide by Lucas Reyes. Mason LaSala scored 9 seconds in, and the Cougars have not looked back since in that first period. A heavy shot by Reyes. Aniano felt all of that one, but it's cleared back out. Madison Takaro scored the latest goal, almost had another highlight reel goal. Here she is. Drop pass. Conlon settles on goal save. Chero rebound, unable to get a shot back on. for the Cougars. Clear down the ice and no icing, of course. Middle Country still on the power play. Conlon and gets run into there by Puleo. Here's Takaro with speed over the line. Madison Takaro makes one move, gets the 4-inch out of the way. It's SCHSHL, and the rebound wouldn't go either. A penalty upcoming against Middle Country now. And we'll have 26 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Boy, Reeve Chero. With a good save there. Looks like it will be Takaro, though, who will sit. And so 4-on-4 for the time being. Penalty is a tripping call. Shot goes wide. A chance for West Islip to try and get on the board here and create a little momentum. Bit more open ice. Figueroa waiting for Webster at the blue line. Drags, holds it in. Shot on, save Graziano. To the blue line, comes back out. It's now a power play as Giorgio steps on the ice. And 5-on-4. Here's Levy. Tries to swing it towards the front. Great play there by Mason LaSala. That puck hit the ref. LaSala chips around two. He and Maresca off to the races. 2-on-1. Giorgio back. LaSala will take the shot off the bar. Bidding for the early hat trick in this one. High glove. He beat Chero. Not the iron. Aniano. Run into by LaSala, but LaSala took the worst of it. Now it comes to the near side. Levy with the check. Frees up Giorgio. He overskated a bit, so just plays it back behind. Reversed by Cascone. Giorgio sends it back where it came from. Cascone. LaSala poked it around him. Taken away. Aniano centers it off the stick of Graziano. Now a point shot from Webster goes wide. 15 left on the penalty. Giorgio steps down. Takes a shot blocked by LaSala. He went down and took it. And now Maresca fights it back to center. And a one-man effort there. Maresca now overskates it. Takaro out of the box. He goes to the bench. Back to 5 aside. This puck ends up on goal where it's covered by Graziano. Looks like a couple reinforcements here for the Lions. Looks like Christopher Lundrigan and Luke Galanti will join the party. And Galanti and Lundrigan, it looks like, inserted immediately onto the ice here. Puck cleared out by Middle Country. Giorgio sticks it ahead. Galanti, 23 in blue, catches up to it. Well, Conlon took it from him. Giorgio, Webster. Down low, number 10, that's Lundrigan. Stumbles down to the ice, helped out by Wilk. Wilk centers, almost made it through for Galanti. Wilk, the takeaway, fights it down for Lundrigan. This pass picked off by Conlon. Conlon, look out, flips it out of play over the glass. Face off to the right of Graziano. It's won by his team. Maresca, though, couldn't find it. And it's picked up by Lundrigan. Gets by one. Gets by another. Takes a shot. Believe Graziano made the save. Now Lundrigan checked into the boards. Stays with it. Tries to center. Wilk stumbles down. Draws the tripping penalty. And back to the power play goes West Islip. Tripping call against Middle Country. And we'll see who it's against. Looks like it's against Connor Neenan. Still 10-20 left here in the second period, but West Islip can't let these chances pass them by. Down 5. Off the glass, Levy towards the front. Sticked on goal, save Graziano, and he covers. (10-11) remaining in period number 2. Centering pass by Burnt, picked off. Puleo stays with it. It's taken away though and chipped back out. And Reyes on the kill. Swings one towards the front. Stick save from Chero. Now Maresca gets on it. Wraps it hard around the boards. And out to Reyes. Reyes fights it on for Liam McCarthy. A few steps over the red, sticks it in deep. Loose puck available behind. Levy got wiped out. Gets back up. Here's Burnt. Pressured by Maresca. Reyes lost it. Aniano nearly at a 2-on-1 there with Buleo. Now Reyes fights it ahead. Giorgio takes it back. Feed across Puleo. From the slot to the backhand. Couldn't fight through DeCaro. Sticked away by Graziano. Now DeCaro. Full speed ahead. Through neutral ice. Giorgio goes down. DeCaro round another. And pops the bottle. A shorthanded goal for Madison DeCaro. And another one to the highlight reel. Giorgio stumbles down. Levy. She blows by him and then roofs it. The DeCaro family excited for that one, as of course Dylan played for the team last year. Listed on the roster for this year as well. We haven't seen him just yet here tonight. Well, it's now a 6-0 lead for Middle Country. First of this period. Reyes to La Sala. He's been on hat trick watch since about halfway through that first period. 2 goals and 1 assist in the opening frame. Big check delivered into the boards. That'll be a penalty against Lundrigan. And tripping is the call. So it will... Looks like there were a few more seconds left on the power play. Middle Country is 6 out there right now. 1 will go to the bench. Looks like there were 11 seconds, though, on that penalty, and then... Now, though, we're skating 5 aside. Or we're just jumping straight to the power play, I should say, for Middle Country. Check delivered there. It's skated ahead. Kicked along on goal. Graziano forced to cover. with the pressure from Matthew Minervini, who has also joined the fray for this Lions team. Off the draw, pinballs around to the far half wall. Conlon steers it out to center. Turned around by Webster. Much better period here so far for West Islip. Conlon brings it ahead. Wilk took it away from him for a moment. Minervini gets around one. He brought his legs tonight, that's for sure. Figueroa gets to it. Off the glass, stopped by Conlon. Webster pokes it a bit deeper. Fought out Minervini. Rivera got it past him and back out. Wilk on for Minervini, couldn't handle it. Back to Wilk for Levy. Minute left on the minor against West Islip. Lundrigan for tripping. Figueroa outlets to Conlon. Chips it around Webster. Chero will cover up. I mentioned, of course, a big win the last time these two teams met last season. Derek Johnson had 5 goals, 2 assists. A leading point getter for Middle Country. Conlon had a goal. Dylan Takaro had 2 goals. Shot from Reyes may have been slightly deflected, but it goes wide. That's Madison Takaro, who's on hat-trick watch. Takes it around the net. Takes a shot, may have been deflected, save made. Chero jumps on the rebound. And a little bit of pushing and shoving there after the whistle. West Islip. It's like another reinforcement there. No number on the back of the jersey. Get you the number as soon as we can. Brings it ahead. And wrestles a player down. We play on. Kicked on by Takaro. Takaro skates it in. Tries to knife through Giorgio. Giorgio does a good job defensively that time. Maresca swings it towards the front, picked off. Takaro stole it for a moment. Lundrigan took it from her. Giorgio spinning around Maresca, gave it away. Takaro to the slot on the backhand, save Chero, and he made another stop and dove on the rebound. Right after the power play expired, William Chero keeps the game right where it's at, denying the hat trick bid from Madison Takaro. And looks like the backup goalie tonight is Jack LaSala for Middle Country, and he's getting involved with one of the West Islip players as he skated by the bench. And I believe both of them will get penalties. Of course, LaSala will serve it. Instead, Mason LaSala will. .542 left in this game. I believe we'll stay 5 aside. Maresca will go in there as well. We'll see as soon as we can what the exact penalties are. There's 2 Cougars in there. So for the moment, it looks like it could perhaps be a West Islip power play. And now they will bring it back down the Middle Country end. It looks like it will be a power play for the Lions. So that is, I thought it might be. I didn't want to say it though till I got an official answer. That is normally number 72, Marco Abenda. No number on his uniform tonight, but he's serving that penalty. As a chance here, Graziano save, rebound, ends up back on goal, and he fought that off as well. Benda for roughing. Maresca, unsportsmanlike conduct. Just ball ahead. Speaking of reinforcements, that's Jonathan Moringer, number 77. Lost the handle of it. Chip back on. 30 seconds gone on this power play for West Islip. Physicality certainly ramping up here now. Moringer holds, waits, shoots. Chero the save, the rebound knocked home. Another short-handed goal for Middle Country. I believe that's McCarthy in front. Moringer enters the game. Gets a point with the shot. McCarthy sneaks the rebound under the glove of Chero. There he is again. 2-on-2. Moringer with McCarthy going to the goal off the outside of the net. Picked up and fired down the ice, deflected. No icing. And the first one on it will be Galante. Sweeps it towards the net where it's covered by Graziano. An offensive zone draw here for West Islip. Still on the power play for 50 more seconds. DeCaro behind her own net. Spins to the corner. Up the boards it goes. Kicked on. And settled by Minervini, or rather Burnt. Couldn't get a shot away. Poked off Burnt stick and back on to Webster. Takes the shot. Save made. And Graziano covers up. .27 left on the penalty. There's only one penalty posted for Middle Country, but Minervini shot may have been deflected unintentionally by Conlon slightly, but the stop was made. Now DeCaro trying to sweep around Webster, could not. Here's Reyes. Leads it on for Conlon. Couldn't quite settle. It comes back to Reyes. Maresca goes for a change. Minervini trying to get by Conlon. Does. Minervini trying to will his way towards the goal. Lost it to Caro. Minervini gets it back. Shot just missed high. Wilk back towards the front. Reyes picks it off. Leaves it for Conlon. Conlon backhands it, stays in play along the glass. Minervini over the line to the outside. Gets by DeCaro. Centering pass to no one in particular. Ends up with Aniano. Flips one towards the goal. Hit Minervini. Couldn't get the rebound on. Still trying to fight it towards the goal. Burnt leaves it for Webster. Webster gives himself a look, throws it on. Aniano buries the rebound. Not long after the power play expires, Aniano gets West Islip on the board. Good hard work in the attacking zone by the Lions. Not gonna give up here. My apologies. I stopped that replay slightly too early. Get another look at it before puck drop. Good effort by Connor Webster. And Aniano buried the rebound. Meanwhile, a chance from the outside for Moringer. Stopped and held by Chero. Moringer again. Tries to sweep it towards the front. It was picked off. He stays with it. 77 in white. What a move. The second one couldn't get by. Levy will float it out. Thrown back around by Abenda. Leading point getter last season for this West Islip team. He had 6 goals, 3 assists. Trying to take it towards the net. Couldn't get by that time. 2 minutes left in the period. 6-goal lead for Middle Country. Trying to go 1-for-1 in their first game of the season. Go 1-0. West Islip picked up their first win last night in their opener. It's going to take a comeback here to stay undefeated. Abenda loads up a clapper. Looked like it was deflected out high and goes over the net. Off the boards, Abenda will step into another one. That whistle's wide. Giorgio, cross ice again. Setting him up there on that left side. This time a wrister. Save made. Aniano, the rebound. Couldn't get it past Graziano that time, and it's cleared down the ice. And it will be an icing, and you finally get on the board, and suddenly the momentum swinging a little bit. Both teams will make changes. Another good offensive zone shift for the Lions. Nearly came away with another goal in similar fashion to the first one. And only one so far. Webster loads up a drive, blocked by Reyes. Number 3 blocks the shot from number 3. 1 minute left in the period. And the penalty upcoming, I believe, against Middle Country on Reyes for hooking. And that is what it will be. He took the stick out of Sebastian Kent's hands. Back to the power play, go the Lions. Off the draw, LaSala. Important for the Lions to try and come back in this game. If they could steal a goal, another one here late in the period. LaSala. Floats one towards the blue line. Webster keeps it in. DeCaro couldn't get past him. Centering pass blocked by LaSala. And LaSala ahead for DeCaro. Palaio lost the stick, gets it back. DeCaro fights it out to center. Minervini will get to it. 15 left in the period. Turns on the Jets, gets around Conlon. Defender stumbles down. Minervini in, takes a shot. Big rebound. It doesn't go. Not sure if Graziano got a piece. 2 seconds and 1. LaSala, they had numbers, and he'll just hold on to it in the neutral zone. Be a minute 3 left of power play time for the Lions to start the third. Nearly at the power play goal in the dying seconds. Defender stumbles down. Minervini. Good defense by DeCaro. And I believe it hit the post and didn't go. 7-1 lead, Middle Country. Third period on the way next here on the LI Sports Network. Third period just about underway. LI Sports Network with you, Brady Campbell, with Rowan Lanik on camera, Gabe Curry running our socials here tonight, keeping everyone updated on the action. 7-1 lead Middle Country over West Islip here in the freshman division. 1:03 left on the power play for West Islip, who have swung the momentum of this game. They got a goal and they've played in the offensive zone just about ever since, late in that second, and had two great chances towards the end of the period to get a goal. They've come up empty. A couple good saves from Dominic Graziano, one off the post in the dying seconds as well. Middle Country, though, a dominant first period and a half, led 5-0 after one. Two goals from Mason LaSala and an assist as well. That all came in the first period. Two goals from Madison DeCaro as well in the second. Or one late in the first, one in the second. Good-handed try from the outside, saved Chero, and he jumps on the rebound. Moringer. McCarthy tied up by Giorgio. Two-on-two battle in the corner. Wilk at Maresca joined the fray, or Moringer rather. Moringer puts it to the corner. Good kill here by Middle Country. Killing off the rest of the time. Abenda pokes it ahead. Turns into an on-man rush. He and Burnt in the dying seconds of the power play. Abenda in, backhand try. Graziano with the save. Back to 5 aside. And back the other way. Comes McCarthy with a shot. Swallowed up by Chero. Minute 15 gone here in this period. Score hasn't changed, but a good opportunity too for West Islip. The opportunities have been there. The goals haven't for the most part. DeCaro. Maresca going to the goal. DeCaro tried to feed it through. Pass got blocked. Webster. Sala lost it out to center. Levy skates it on. Shea Levy floats one on goal wide. Off the end boards, back to Graziano, who covers. Backhand spun towards the net, hit a skate. Lucas Reyes turns the corner, picks up speed out of his own end. Reyes, the defenseman, over the blue line to the outside. Swings one on goal. Big save. Rebound. Hop the stick of LaSala. Hat trick hunting. As is DeCaro. Curls back. DeCaro. LaSala at the point. Returns it. DeCaro down the slot. Tries the toe drag. Got stood up. Maresca in tight. Chero stops him. Avignano wins the draw to the point, not out. DeCaro holds it. DeCaro to the circle, deflected down, doesn't go. Rebound, Fandom, and then put home. And Middle Country extends their lead once again. Another great effort here by Madison DeCaro. Moringer got a piece of it, fights it back on goal. And the goal is Konstantinos Groktis on the board with his first for Middle Country. Moringer puts it behind. First one there, Cascone. Moringer gets it back, steps around the defender, floats it out for Conlon. In his uniform, couldn't find it, taking away Pulelo a shot. Blocker save, rebound off the outside of the goal from Cascone. Abenda. Cascone, Puleo. Swings it towards the front, no one home in the blue uniform. And Conlon back the other way. Nice move to get around Giorgio. Oh, fumbling a bit in skates, picks it back up onside. Opens up, fakes a slapper, and then Puleo ran into him. Finds Conlon again, though. Just swings it to the corner. Moringer. Elena Figueroa sticks it back down low. Moringer, pass hit a skate. He gets back on it. Shot on, stick safe. Giorgio curls back. Moringer gets to it. Tried to put it back down to the corner. Took a penalty as he knocked Giorgio down to the ice. A little bit of gamesmanship from both sides after the whistle as well. Moringer off for roughing with 11:04 left. This West Islip team, no easy task going back-to-back nights, that is. One-timer, though, right off the face-off got blocked. Let alone back-to-back wins against two very good teams, but they defeated ESM 4-1 last night. Their next game, not until Wednesday, October 8th, 6:20 p.m. against East Islip Red. A gauntlet of a start to the season for West Islip. As backhand burnt, backhand pass right through the top of the crease. Meanwhile, for Middle Country, their next game will be next Saturday, September 27th, 9:30 p.m., also against East Islip Red. Things looking pretty good for Middle Country right now with just over 10 minutes left. They are shorthanded, but they have the 7-goal lead. Sala on the ice. No, he's going to get a few more shifts. As is Madison Takaro, who's out there right now. Both sitting at 2 goals, sitting at 2 goals for a little while as well. Sala sticks it ahead. Minervini turns it back around. Minervini skate to stick. Nice move. Takes the shot, save. Graziano hasn't been tested quite as much as Chero, but boys, he looked pretty good. He was good last season. 5.70. Look out here. Takaro for the hat trick. Stopped. Split the double team. Got the shot on. Left pad saved Chero. And Minervini puts it to the half wall. 2-4-1-0 for Graziano. But the numbers definitely do not show the whole story for him last season. Jack LaSala, 4.64 goals against. He was 5-5-1-0. He's on the bench tonight, serving as the backup. Abenda brings it ahead, whistles a shot. I might have caught the mask of Graziano, but he makes the stop any way he could get it. Overskated there, Giorgio, and then he gets drilled from behind into the boards by Maresca. And Maresca will be penalized. Back to the power play goes West Islip. With 8.5 left in the hockey game. Reminder coming up next, more freshman hockey here on the North Rink. Ward Melville versus Smithtown Hauppauge Blue. Both those teams open up the campaign. Late whistle as looks like Croctus will be joining Mariska in the box. Says Mariska for boarding. Not sure if there's anything else. Just the two up on the board for now as the puck is back in play. Moringer off the faceoff, sends it the length. Benda lost it and got back to his feet. Moringer was nearly off to the races, short-handed. Moringer, I believe, was a late arriver here tonight. And I say that because I didn't say his name about halfway through the game, and then every time he's out there on the ice, he's doing something. Levy, backhand pass towards the front, picked up by Figueroa. Now it's Lundgren. Goes up top, Giorgio opens up. A Benda fans on the one-timer, but it worked out, and it's a power play goal. I believe it was Aniano's second as he redirects that shot home. They sent up the reverse Ovechkin for the lefty, Benda, and did not get all of it, but it worked out as Aniano was able to angle it home. Makes it an 8-2 game. 7:42 remaining. DeCaro fumbles it. Ooh, big collision there. Both players get back to their feet okay, and that one looked to be more of a collision of the lower body, which could always be concerning, but did not look that violent, so thankfully both players get up and get back in the play right away. Reyes, stick lifted by Cascode. Another collision involving Kent, swung towards the net. West Isa with more opportunities. This puck will come back out to center. Minervini. Right down Broadway, lost the handle. LaSala and DeCaro. Off to the races, but DeCaro lost in her skates, and Kent on the back check took it away and then hit her into the boards. Delayed offside here against Middle Country with 6.5 remaining. They're in no hurry to touch up here as Webster dumps it back down the ice. Sticks everywhere, as I believe both Reyes and Webster lost theirs. Both number 3s. Now Webster pokes it out to center. Minervini using his speed to get there first. Checked at the blue line. Delayed offside. Moringer chips it out to center. And he'll be the first one on it. Has a step down the wing from the circle. Fought off by Chero with the glove. Now LaSala scores! Hat-trick Mason LaSala. A snipe to make it a 9-2 game. It felt like it was only a matter of time. Took a while, but the puck found him and pinpoint accuracy right under the bar. Moringer picks up the assist. 5.5 remaining. Burnt, swing and a miss. Now a Benda. Coming up past Figueroa, who puts it deep. Wilk heads after it, gets to it. All the way down the ice, no icing. Graziano thinking about playing it. They'll let Figueroa play the puck. Now Burnt waiting for it at the half wall. Cuts towards the front. Lisa Galante, right pad save. Puck was loose for a moment. Graziano pounces. .457. All that's left in this one. Rivera held in by Giorgio. Sticked out with Sala. Leaves it for McCarthy. Abenda hustling back. McCarthy. Standing save made. And it pops out to LaSala. Rivera, center point. Tries to swing it deeper. Picked off. And could be a break the other way. Lundgren off to the races. Leaves it for Abenda, who had a tough angle and put it off to the outside of the goal. And Lundgren in it with a collision. McCarthy trying to weave his way out of the zone. Puts it into an open area. Masala forced back with it. Gets by Figueroa. Turns around by Lundgren. Stayed in. Now out to Abenda, who curls back with it, and will look to start anew with the pressure from McCarthy. Swings in onto Levy, puts it deep. Figueroa, and the big hit delivered by Lundgren. He was lining up for that one. A shot from a long ways out. Swallowed up by Graziano. Three and a half remaining. Middle Country, the exact start to the new campaign that they wanted. Shot from Puleo off the outside of the goal. Takaro gave it up. Cascone shot doesn't make it through. Webster, time, room, loads one up wide. Minervini behind for Kent. Stood up by Takaro. Kent swings it in front. Delayed penalty. And Graziano looks like he made the stop. As I believe it was Cascone that nearly snuck in under that right pad. Moringer going back to the box though. And one last power play here for West Islip with 3:12 remaining. Takaro wins the face-off. Gets the feet moving, gets around one. Nearly got around Minervini without a partial breakaway there. Both their goals have been similar to that tonight. Has had a few more chances like that. Conlon, one of many skilled players on this team. Cascone leaves it for Minervini. Puleo for Cascone, chips it on for Kent. Minervini, Conlon, and now Takaro once again, trying to get by Webster. Couldn't knife through that time. Stood up by Webster, hammered back out to center. Halfway through the Lion power play, 2 minutes remaining in period number 3. Takaro curls back as LaSala Gives it to him. LaSala backhand. Save made. The rebound kept out of harm's way. DeCaro had some net to shoot out. Couldn't get her hands free. Backhand try. Stopped by Chero, who was flopping around. Minervini has a step. DeCaro trying to catch him. Minervini breakaway scores. A power play goal. Matthew Minervini turns on the Jets. Few chances down one end. Turns into a power play goal. And look at the patience. Just outweights Graziano. I think Graziano thought he was going to shoot it. Great patience there from number 75 in blue. 90 seconds remaining. Croctus has McCarthy going to the goal. Couldn't get it there. Moringer turns back. Up top. Floated on. Save made. McCarthy couldn't bat out of the air. Tried to wrap it around and swing it in front. It was defended nicely. 1 minute remaining. McCarthy taken to the boards. West Islip down 6 right now, but they've fought back. Game could be a lot closer. Just couldn't bury some of their chances. That shot just missed from Abenda. LaSala keeps it moving. McCarthy chips it on for Moringer, and I believe one more penalty upcoming. Two more. You count the fact that it looks like it's on both teams. Cross check on Giorgio, and a slash against McCarthy. With just 30.4, all that's left. Conlin sends it down the ice. Abenda will get to it. Oh, pops out right towards the front. A couple whacks at it. Chero holds his ground. Boy, despite the score, he has looked good and has had overall a strong start to this season. He's going to be a good goalie for these Lions throughout the 25-26 campaign. Puck cleared down the ice. Figueroa to it, and that will do it. A strong opening win for Middle Country. 9-3 over the West Islip Lions, who dropped to 1-1 on the year, and the Cougars 1-for-1 here as they start 1-0. Hat trick for Mason LaSala, 2 goals for Madison DeCaro. And a strong performance between the pipes from Dominic Graziano tonight. 2 as well from Jack Conlin. And so the Cougars start off their season right. More freshman hockey on the way next. Ward Melville, the Patriots versus the Bulls of Smithtown Hauppauge Blue. For Gabe Curry running the media side of things here tonight. Rowan Laddick on camera. I'm Brady Campbell signing off for this one. Final score, Middle Country Cougars 9, West Islip Blue Lions 3. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network.